children that just have abandoned them. You know, and it's just listening to the, you know, I thought about this song. I said, when my mother is gone and my father too, oh, tell me, Lord, what shall I do? And listening to this show, you know, you have to know that God is told his people, we already know what to do. We know what's going on here. We look in the courtrooms, and we look in the hospitals, look in the nursing homes, look in the jails, where our people are suffering. Families have been thrown away. As we speak to, you know, the health provisions that they have provided, it's automatically supposed to be given to anyone who has an address. But our people are suffering because, number one, some of their children don't care about them in the nursing homes. The prisoners, some of the people who live, they don't care about them to even check and see if they're living or dead. And the whole society, as you said, I don't know, the whole society is just, you know, they're treating senior citizens. And I'm a senior citizen. And I know that, you know, all I do is file a lawsuit on them for mistreating me. I'm just not going to allow it to, you know, before I leave this world, they're going to respect me. Even if I don't get into court. When I get into court, the judges, they're not going to let me go through because I'm an African-American. You don't let African-Americans get in court and shoot somebody. But I'm going to do it anyway. Wow. Because I'm not going to shoot anybody. I'm not going to kill anybody. But I'm not going to go into a nursing home. Nobody's going to put me in a nursing home if I want to be in a nursing home. So let's do whatever we can do for our people. Thank you for this time. This is Lois in Chicago.
Well, thank you so much, Lois in Chicago. We appreciate you so much. And that's another critical thing, of course, the way we utilize our elders. Let's bring another caller on before we go. Area code 706-202, Grand Rising. Thank you for joining us. Give us your name, where you're calling from, and your comments today on community child rearing.
Assalamu alaikum, Sister Naima and brother. And, you know, it's very important, and Lois made a key point. You know, we don't have addresses, and Zelda always talks about the homeless. But the part of it is the earth is our home, and how we interact with human beings, and especially us who are melanated people on this turtle island, is very important because it's how we rear our children. And the thing that we've seen is we give our children to someone else in the public school systems and these other systems that take and turn that child against basically its own people in a way, because we don't tell our story. And we have to begin to each one teach one. We talk about it takes a whole village to raise a child, but what does it take to make a whole village? It takes whole individual parents and elders and aunts and uncles to be responsible to help guide that child. In that child's coming into the world, and in the 7 seconds that I've been talking, there's a child or two that has already been born on this turtle island. And what we would want to do is we would take water and palm wine or gin, and we would take that child before the village, and we would put a finger in the water and put it in its mouth, and it will suckle. We would put it in the gin, and we put it in its mouth, and it would cry. And it says that we look, before you see this child knows right and wrong, it is your charge for it to keep it, to remembering it. See, we're born with purpose, and we know that which is good and which is not good. The thing of it is that it is our charge to guide that purpose that life has been given by Allah, to say what we're going to guide you to be and become, because you're a human being becoming the image of the Creator on this planet Earth.
Yes. That is true. That's who we are, and that's why we're here. So we have to begin early in giving our children a sense of purpose and belonging, and letting them know that they are a part of a community. First of all, part of a family, and then part of a community. and then part of a nation and part of a world. And it's all one, and they have a reason for being here that is valued. And that is the foundation that we have to plant for their lives so that they don't become alienated and seeing themselves as at war with everybody and willing to assault a 70-year-old grandma and snatch her bags and rob her at gunpoint. When we produce children that have that kind of mentality, that means we did not nurture them. We did not make them feel included. We did not take care of their needs. We did not prepare them to participate in a way that is helpful and productive. We did not make them feel included. So it is on us, every single member of the society. If we are adult and consider ourselves conscious, we have a responsibility to create the kind of society that we want to see and that we want to live in. It is on us. So we thank all of you for participating in this discussion. Last words, Brother Kareem?
Yes, we should not allow materialism to cause us to misuse our parents. Put them in a home, tuck them away somewhere. And we not provide their neighborly needs, kindness to parents. And parents, we must transfer our values to our children. They are only a mirror of our neglect of the values that we have displayed in front of them. So thanks for Naima once again, a wonderful subject is broadcast.
But thank you so much for sharing your wisdom. So let's begin to put that in practice. And wherever you are, first get to know your neighbors. Get to know every single person in your community. Know the children. Who do they belong to? Let's first, number one, remove that anonymity and fear to talk to each other. Because we're going to have to work together if we're going to survive. Who's your next door neighbor? Who's on one side? Who's on the other? Who's across the street? Who are the children walking down the street coming home from school? Find out who they are and whose they are so that they can be all of our children and we can raise them collectively as a community. I'm Naima Latif. Thank you for joining us on this Wednesday edition of The Female Solution. Join us tomorrow for Soulful Solutions with Dr. Debbie Green. And as always, continue to shine your light. We'll see you tomorrow on the Female Solution Global Radio TV show.
We've come to the end of our show today, but you can hear every show in the archives at www.blogtalkradio.com/the-female-solution. You can also hear today's show on the Female Solution Facebook page. Go to www.facebook.com/the-female-solution. Leave your comments about today's show. You can always reach me on my website at www.naimalatif.com. That's www.naimalatif.com. Watch our TV shows, listen to our radio shows, order our books, and be sure to get your copy of the book, The Female Solution. On behalf of our team of radio hosts, I'd like to thank all of you who participated in today's discussion. And to our global family listening from all around the world, we say thank you. To our family in China, Sheshe, India, Zanyaba, Japan, Arigato, Korea, Kamsahamnida, Russia, Spasiba, Germany, Danke, Poland, Dziękuję, France, Merci, Spain, Gracias, Italy, Grazie, Egypt, Shukran, Ghana, Medasi, Nigeria, Eshe, South Africa, Gabonga, Senegal, Geret, Kenya, Asante, Israel, Toda, Pakistan, Shukriya, Afghanistan, Tashakur, Saudi Arabia, Shukran. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you. And may peace be upon you and the mercy of God and God's blessings.